how to create color great start. How to create a balanced color palette. There are too many colors and I love them all. How to choose where to start. Maybe you have some of these, hi everyone, some of these questions and you really don't know how to create these beautiful and balanced color palettes. My name is Polina Oshu. I'm an artist and a surface pattern designer. I worked with different brands like Mark & Spencer, Lush, and Penguin Random House, and many others. And you know, one of the most popular questions on my Instagram is how I work with color and how I create such lovely color palettes. And today I really will be very happy to help you with that and to make kind of introduction to the color topic. Thank you very much for joining. But I want to make this live. I want to make this live helpful for everyone. So let's start from a very little promise for yourself. You can write or just say it out loud that the next time you will create, so you say the next time I create an artwork, I will pay my attention to color contrast and I try to enjoy this experimentation with colors. Because if you want to develop one part of your creative journey, I think you have to focus on that, and today it will be color. But you might think, okay, it sounds good, but I don't want to learn some complicated color theory things or mix all these cans with paints and think how to mix them properly. And maybe you feel lost in digital color palettes when you open the Photoshop or another application and see, oh my God, there are millions of colors, how to choose. And I agree that it might look complicated, but I want to tell you a very important thing, that you already know so much about color. Everyone who is watching this video, you already know so much about color. Because you are skilled in feeling color, in perceiving it, because from the very beginning of our lives we see colors everywhere, and we definitely know what we feel when we look one or another color. Because I'm sure you know what you feel when you see the gray cloudy sky on a rainy day, or how happy you can admire the viewed flowers which are lightened by the sunlight. And you don't need to be taught to know this, because it's your own perception of the color. And I'm sure that you feel more comfortable in certain color interiors. And all these things happens because your perception of the color differs from others, and it can influence on your mood. With me, for example, when I am unwell, when I'm ill, just looking at the vibrant yellow, red, pink and yellow colors can make me feel happier, because it's just like a pleasure for my eyes. So you already know so much about colors, and all you need is just notice and acknowledge these connections and use them in your practice and your artworks. And today I want to share with you some of the simple steps that I use. And also I want to invite you to my workshops. One of them will be next Friday and another one a week later. They will be about color practicing, but I'll tell you about them a little bit later. So today, during this live, what I want to focus in the color contrast, because I think it's an essential basic topic that helps to create vivid color combinations, because without contrast there will be really hard to create something. And there are several types of color contrast. Maybe you already know some of them, or maybe all of them if you're an experienced artist. So I would start from the value contrast. It's like how to make when something is more light and dark. And when I start to work on my artwork, of course, I focus on these tones, which part of my artwork is light and which dark, because it creates a contrast and makes the interest to your eye. Otherwise, it will be just the gray surface or one color surface. And another contrast are saturation and temperature. In my artworks, I prefer to work with this temperature contrast, combining warm colors and cool ones, because they make this high contrast and catch the viewer, their eye, and kind of you just can't not pay attention when you see these vibrating colors together, like red and blue, because they create this visual effect that they're almost vibration on the connection of these colors. So to make a balanced color palette, you need to think about how this contrast works together. And I suggest follow the very simple tips actually. First, start simple. You can start with just 3 or 5 colors in your composition. Putting all the colors on one palette isn't necessary, especially if you need more practice with this powerful tool. You always have time to add more colors, but first it's easier to start with few colors. 3 colors and more than enough actually. 5 is just perfect. And then I usually start with one main color. So first choose one dominant color as the focal point of your artwork maybe, or if you create patterns like me, then it will be located more evenly. But anyway, choose just one color from your palette, deciding what you want to start with. And then think about the mood of your artwork, what you want to share with people, what you want to feel yourself looking at your artwork, because all colors are connected with emotions and some feelings, some memories. And depending on your goal, you can play with the intention of the color contrast and evoke emotions and make your artwork louder or quieter. And so depending on the colors you use, you can manage this work. As I already mentioned, I really love to make this connection between warm and cool colors, because it's one of the simplest tools to create very vivid artworks. And what is also important, the last step, is to check the tonal contrast. It's like a color value, and there is a very simple tip how to check if the tonal contrast is good in your artwork or not. You can take a picture by your phone of your artwork and turn it to the black and white mode. So you will see all the colors in the gray tones, and so you can check if the composition is good, if there is enough contrast with dark gray and light grays. And if you want to change something, you can always adjust then later and change, for example, yellow color for orange if you see that it's too light there. So let me repeat one more time in the more simple way. We always, working with color, have this contrast of tones, the dark and light ones, and contrast of temperatures, and it's how we perceive the colors. Are they warm or are they cool? And of course there is a contrast of saturation, when you can make some colors more saturated and some less. But me personally, in my artwork, I usually use almost the same saturation of the colors. But in your case, if you like to play with color in more details, of course it's also a great opportunity to apply this saturation contrast. And starting with the very simple step by using one color and then adding to it a couple more, just deciding on what effect you want to achieve by your color palette. If you want it to evoke some more strong feelings, then it's better to make this contrast higher by choosing for example, if you choose red, then choose green or blue to make this temperature contrast higher. And the last step is to check on the tones by converting into a photo to a gray mode. So it's really very easy, and you can even open your sketchbook and just take some pictures of the artwork you already have there, and check which ones will look still vivid, still bright and contrasted in the black and white mode, and which not. These are the simplest steps to create really contrasted color palette, but it's a very basic one, and of course you can just do it without practicing. And in my upcoming workshops, I'll show two powerful tools, and we'll practice them, which can help to work with colors more confident. First one is based on color reference, because sometimes in the beginning it's easier to build the color palette based on another artwork, maybe a masterpiece, your favorite illustration, because from the very beginning sometimes it's hard to find what you really like in colors, but you can notice this feeling looking at other artworks in the museum or somewhere else. Actually, it can be not artworks, it can be just a flower out of the street, somewhere on the street, on the park. You saw for example, you see the flower and think, wow, what a beautiful gradient on the petals, and I really love them. Then you can take a picture, and on the workshop I'll show you how easily to make a color palette of that, and how to adjust it, and how to create artworks with this method. And the second workshop will be about creating your own color palette. It's a little bit more color nerd one, but actually color wheel can seem complicated and something like what is it for, and how to use it, and color wheel is this one. So, and I know that actually you can create color palettes without any color wheel, but if you create the one which is your own one, the personal color wheel with your art tools. For example, I use Posca markers, and at the beginning when I started to use them, I created a color palette with these markers, and it was much easier to find this connection, what are the best combinations, because I saw the real colors, not the one that are printed in the book, but my own materials. And it's just I don't know, useful to have these simple color wheels, but with your own art materials, because then combining colors will be much easier. And all of these and much more I will show you on the workshops. I also will be happy to see you there, because it will be a very wonderful space to connect and to show the artworks, to show step by step, because we will do all these practical exercises online during the workshop. It will be in Zoom with many windows, so we will be able to see each other and ask questions in the chat or just turn on the microphone. And I will be there to guide you, to help you, to answer all your questions. So these workshops are on 15th and 22nd of March and 1 p.m. London time zone. And if you missed the workshop, don't worry, you can catch up with the recording. And now till March 12th, the special early birds discount is available. Also, for everyone who is watching this recording, I have a special bonus, a gift. So for everyone who is watching the recording and is going to buy this workshop, 1 or 2, I will send you a bundle of creative video assignments on their color topic also. These are videos from my drawing club, which are prepared for club members, and they can just inspire you and boost your creativity. It's about creating colorful collages, and it's really fun and interesting. So if you want to get this gift, please send me in direct or in email the code word color collage and the screen of your payment for any of the workshops, so I will know that you join, and then I will send you the access to these exclusive videos. And also about the price for the color workshops, till March 12th, it's 19 euros instead of 25 for one workshop, and 2 workshops together will be 34 euros instead of 43. I have all these prices on the website, which is the first link on my bio. Also, there is a special offer to get their PDFs guides of color and shape and composition. And if you want to join, I will be very happy to see you on these workshops. If you think, oh, it's nice, I would love to join, but maybe next time, then nevertheless I still welcome you to join now, because if a color topic is something that valuable for you, I think you shouldn't miss this opportunity, because I'm not in an educational school and I don't know if I will run a workshop on this topic more or not, and I just can promise that I will make them one more time. But this next Friday and the Friday after that, I will be there for you, and I will be very happy to support you. But the first step anyway is yours. So the link in my bio, and there the website, just a regular website, and after the payment will be done, I will send you the email with all the links to the workshop personally. It might take me several hours because I do everything by my own, so I hope it's okay for you to wait a few hours when I do this. And I will be very happy to see you next Friday on the first color practice workshop. It will be color reference. Also, if you have any questions about these workshops, about my presentation, which was the first time, because I felt really nervous about being online on Instagram, and I see that so many people were there, and thank you for joining this live. I hope it was helpful, but I understand that maybe it was a little bit too fast because I was too nervous. So anyway, I was very happy to see you and connect with you. Color is really my favorite topic, because you see all my all my artworks are really about color, and sometimes I just open the sketchbook, grab the art materials and start to draw something very abstract, just enjoying how colors mix together, how vibrant they are, because every color has its own energy, and it's so satisfying just to enjoy these colorful palettes. And this is why also when I receive many questions about how to combine these color palettes, and I hear that people can choose the colors because it's like a candy shop, you like every color, and I would be very happy to help and to share my experience in this, because I feel super comfortable in choosing colors, and I'm sure that you can feel the same too and feel no stress on choosing the color palette, and just to enjoy, just to open your sketchbook and relax drawing with favorite colors. So we'll be really happy to see you on the workshop. Please feel free to send me any questions on Instagram or email, and see you soon. Bye.